Hey everybody, welcome back to Couch Respawn. I'm Matt.
I'm Dane.
And I died. So,
wow, that was
you may notice something different between the last episode is that there's no special zones because I skipped it because the audio was desyncing again. And hold on a sec. Jame, can you not? Gosh darn this cat. She's like rubbing on the mic is trying to pull the cord out of the pull the cord out of it. That's not okay.
Cats for you.
Well, I may have done a stupid things. Thanks, Tails.
Yep.
Good
job, Tails.
It's like I have a bad feeling about this.
I feel like we didn't really get to use Tails at all.
No.
Is he just there to follow you around?
Yeah. In Sonic 2, he doesn't really... honestly, in most of the Sonic games, he doesn't do anything. He just hangs out.
Really?
Yeah. So player 2 can use him. So, like, if you were playing as Tails, I would have you do all the work. And then...
okay.
Shoot. And then I'd stand in safety.
Okay.
But that's not an option here. And also, the cat has decided to start pressing on my wrist that is holding the controller, so that's putting us in hard mode. That's the excuse I'm going with. Anyway, for this boss fight. Tails, please go away.
You got this. Wow, you just murdered Tails.
See that?
What?
So he hits
just
him,
face through him,
which gives Robotnik invincibility frames, and then I'm screwed. Well, that's a shame.
I like this music though.
Yeah, this music's fantastic.
Bum, 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 bum. You got it. You got it. How many hits does he usually take?
You know what? I've actually never paid attention. I just kind of feel it.
Yeah, I mean, like, is it the same throughout all the bosses?
I think so.
The original Sonic games?
Yeah, I think...
It seems somewhat similar.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent, at the very least. So yeah, I guess I said this, we had desync issues, so I stopped doing the recording and just kind of gave up on the special thing, because I never gotten all the Chaos Emeralds either. So there's that.
Before you get to what you want to talk about, I have something that I gotta say before I completely forget.
Okay.
You know chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream?
Chocolate chip ice cream?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Yeah?
Yeah.
What flavor is the ice cream? Not the cookie dough, but the ice cream.
Vanilla?
Right? That's what you would think. It's brown sugar and molasses.
Seriously?
Yes. That is the flavor of the ice cream for chocolate chip cookie dough.
Then why doesn't it taste better?
I love chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
I do too, but I just want it for the chocolate bits.
I know, I just want it for the cookie dough.
Huh.
But it's not vanilla ice cream. I learned that today. My mind has been blown.
Yeah, that's really wild.
It's
like that actually.
I was looking at the container today and I was like, no kidding. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
all my life. What is that called? It's like the Berenstein Bears. You know, it's actually spelled the Berenstein Bears.
Yeah.
That effect is called something.
Oh. I don't know what the F that's called effect?
It's the thing where, like, most people just accept that that's how it's spelled or how it's said, even though it's like the butterfly, not the butterfly effect. I don't know, something like that.
I gotcha. Okay, May, can you not? She is consistently scratching my hand.
But there you go. Spread that around.
Huh?
Spread it through the world. All right. That
my
chocolate chip cookie dough.
Being problems.
All right. Whatever.
I love her,
Fine,
but
don't
she's a
spread
problem. So, what I was going to talk about before you graced us with that wisdom, which is, I'm still kind of recovering from that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, spread it around. People will have the same reaction.
Yeah, I have started school again.
Nice.
And I was
your last class.
This is my last class, and then I'll finally have a business management degree. Which is really nice, actually. I'm going to be very appreciative of it. It's a great opportunity that was given to me to be able to do this, so I do appreciate it. However...
Gotta thank the government.
Yeah,
gosh.
But however, the professor emailed me literally 4 times before the class even started. And I was like, we're not paying you yet. I'm not reading this yet. And it only ended up being like, oh, you know, my class is general psychology. And it was, oh, you know, general psychology is really important. You know, you saw all kinds of benefits throughout your life. Like, it's trying to sell me on something I already done. Like, I don't get that, but whatever. So
that class is super important, though.
Yeah. Oh,
I know
no,
people
it is.
go through. It's interesting. And there's stuff that I learned in psychology class that I still use today.
I believe that.
That I analyze things with. Go ahead.
Beyond the guy nonstop emailing, which is whatever again. Dude, I did the first chapter. The best way I can describe reading the textbook is dragging my eyes through broken glass. It is painful to read.
I believe it.
It is a deliberate struggle in order to do it properly.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's the thing. Is like I came up with that analogy, I think like a day or two ago. After I did the first chapter, I was just like, oh my god, this is horrendous. And that's what it is, reading some textbooks. Even if it's interesting information, it's like, oh, this is horrendous to read.
Wow. You just wreck him.
Yep. I know what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, I can see
I know what's up.
Yeah, so I understand. That sucks. Like, when you have something that you actually are somewhat interested in, but you can't find a book that's actually interesting to read.
Yes.
Because it's just written in a language that you don't understand.
Right. And
sucks.
They redid this level in Sonic Mania, and it's actually really good. I'd rather be playing that. Well,
which we need to play at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ah, my nose is itchy. I'm just gonna chill here for a second. Okay, everything's fine. So why can't I? Wait, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go over here. So yeah, that class. In the first chapter, it's one of those things where it's like, we want you to understand the background of it, but then the quizzes don't really help, because the quiz you take at the end of class, or of that time, is like, okay, what exact year did the behaviorism become a thing? Like, no one cares. you just have to put that in there to actually make questions for the test. Like, it doesn't actually matter. And I hate that stuff too.
You hate the useless information that's not the important part.
Yes.
Like, knowing what something is important. Not knowing what year specifically. Or, like, the exact day. I hate when they do that in tests.
Give me the
it's
background.
Frustrating. Yeah.
I understand the foundation, but I don't need to know the foundation by heart.
Like, I will take a test that is strictly, writing paragraphs over a test like that. Sometimes that's just BS.
Oh yeah, and it's all BS as far as I'm concerned. Look, and I'm really harsh on it because I'm suffering from senioritis like big time.
Right.
Because this is my last class. I'm like done.
And it's psychology. It's not like one of the more important classes.
Yeah. Like per
se. It's an important class, but for your major.
No, for my major, it's kind of important because it's teaching me about people. Well, that's not good.
That's true.
Oh, there we go. So like but I'm already, not to be pompous, that's one of the things I'm good at, is reading people and kind of seeing how their workflow is and going from there. So
being a judgmental ass.
Yeah, not being a judgmental ass. I just see how people work together.
Yeah. Yep.
I can see a lot. I'm good at mapping out possibilities, workflows, and potential problems. With both processes and in individuals. So, wow, I'm just getting nailed. The one thing that made me laugh though is the guy, like, he put in his bio, he's like, yes, I've been a psychologist, I've worked at this, I've done this, and my wife's done this, and my wife's done, that, and my children, I have no grandchildren, but I have 4 grand dogs. And it's like, okay, dude. We're in psychology class. Let me do a little psychology on you. You wanted grandkids, and your kid said no, so now you're being pissy about it. You didn't have to put that in there.
And now you have dogs.
Yeah.
Way to go.
You could have just been like, my daughters have dogs, like they're lovely dogs as pets or something like that. Like it's obviously a jab.
Paper,
Huh?
If you have a final paper where you have to analyze somebody,
Yeah.
please.
Oh my god, dude, you have no idea. I would love that. It's funny because then I did my my first paper, if you will, or it was just a discussion question, but it was like, hey, what subjects are you interested in with psychology? And I answered perspective as one of them because what do? We do a kind of comedy video game showy thing, and it's about
Right.
our perspective on whatever we're viewing. Or I'm an artist. It's all about their perspective. I'd like to do props, which is the storytelling of that object, you know?
Right.
So I think perspective is a really interesting area. And he goes, and I put that as an art history major, and he says something to the extent of, oh, you know, in his response, it's great, you know, here's all this BS about how psychology is the greatest thing that ever happened to you. And, you know, it's interesting, my daughter does art therapy, you know, which I find interesting given my background. Like, okay, dude.
You know what? The advice I have for a teacher like that, and I'm sure you already know, is that you just gotta play. You gotta play teacher's pet with that kind of teacher.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta, if you just talk about him, you will pass that class.
Yep.
If you ask about his life and play to that advantage, that's how you get through
But
to a teacher.
it's an online course, so it's not,
I know, but
it doesn't work that way, man.
Seeing what his biography was and seeing what he's already taught, you know how to play to that.
Oh, dude, yeah, I already know what.
To that bias.
I go by the rubric and the requirement. I've already got a degree. I'm going on my second. I know what the hell I'm doing.
Yep.
Even
No,
though
I know.
the school tried to get me to take that class saying, here's how to graduate college courses.
It's like, great, I already graduated.
Yeah, that made me laugh so hard. I was just like, really? You guys are going to make me do this?
Dude, that would have sucked if you had to go back.
I would have gone to the dean and been like, no. I'm not doing it. Or the president. Which is a whole other
Ooh, that was
issue.
close. Yeah.
We'll beat this boss at the end of this episode. But, dude, you don't even understand. I got an email from my school, and they were like, yeah, so we had basically an emergency meeting today, and we're firing the president.
Oh.
We all agreed the president's fired. There's an interim president. We'll talk about it later. It's like, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, that's not a good way to start the semester.
Yeah. Hey man, you got one little thing left.
Yep.
That's all you gotta make it through, then you don't have to worry.
Well, on top of that, they changed the format of the courses. It used to be the Smart Canvas thing, and now it's another version of it. So I had to relearn how to do all the course stuff again for one more class.
Wow.
Like, can't you have just left it alone?
I really like this boss,
What?
by the way.
Do you
I
like
said I really like this boss.
it? Right? It's
Good design.
it's a cool boss, but as you can see, it is extremely Gouda or American or provolone. There's so many cheese options. This is relatively a cheese shop of a boss fight.
Oh yeah.
Parmesan.
Love it. Parmesan.
American Swiss. French Swiss. Anyway,
You're just naming all the cheeses you know?
I'm naming so many cheeses. We'll
Good.
keep playing this on the next episode. Maybe. Some episode.
Yes.
Goodbye.